I've got kids to feed.
Mm-hmm.
I've got bills to pay.
Right.
And that's their excuse for just complying, for just doing
Mm-hmm.
what they're told. And I know I just talked about being sympathetic, and now I'm not going to be, but I want you to be sympathetic. I'm going to be the agent of chaos. You're going to be sympathetic. Um, it's true. Your kids have got to eat,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not just feeding them.
Right.
You're also raising them, and you're also providing an example for them to live by. You're
Mm-hmm.
trying to instill in them your values and your principles. And what sort of example are you setting by just giving in to tyranny
Right.
versus the example that you would be setting by standing up for yourself, for standing
Mm-hmm.
up for what you believe in? But I feel like that's too deep of a statement. Don't even think of it as standing up for what you believe. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
That's something that we teach kids, right? When they're little, is you got to stand up for yourself. Well,
Mm-hmm.
this is how you teach them. You got to stand up for yourself. Compliance never got anyone out of oppression. We've
Yeah.
talked about that several times at this point.
Mm-hmm.
If you wore the mask because they told you it was only going to be 2 weeks, and now over a year and a half later, it's your fault for the new normal
Mm.
because you put the mask on. If you got the jab and you carry your papers around with you, here's my pass. And the reason why you did it, Robbie, is because you hate the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did it, because I hate the mask more.
Yeah.
And now today you're having to put your mask back on. See how that worked out. Now today you're having to put your mask back on, and you're having to schedule yourself for your endless booster shots.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault. You did this. If you report your private medical information to your employer, that's not going to mean that's the end of the story and you just show up to work on Monday.
Right.
That's going to mean that that's going to mean following their medical guidance from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have more questions and more questions. And if you give the wrong answer, they're going to tell you you have to correct it as a condition of employment. And
Mm-hmm.
and don't think for a second that you'll say, this is for the birds. I'll just go collect a few unemployment checks while I shop around. No, no, no. They'll go after that too. We're already seeing it.
Right.
The minute that you stop, let's say you go along with it this time, or next time, or next time. Maybe there's a third booster or a fourth booster. When the fifth one and the sixth one and the seventh one comes along, whichever one it is that you finally put your foot down and you say, that's enough, I'm not going to take it anymore, they'll just fire you then instead of now.
Right.
And they're not going to take an ounce of your character or your skills or your hard work ethic, or your dedication into consideration. They don't give
Right.
a damn about you. You're going to do what they say or else.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand that if you give them an inch, you will never, ever, ever get it back. But hell, by the time it even dawns on you to regret your decision, they've already moved on.
Right.
They're on to the next ask
Mm-hmm.
in quotation marks, when they asked you to get
Right.
something. Yeah. So don't comply.
Yeah.
Don't just roll over because you've got bills to pay or mouths to feed, because you shouldn't be thinking about what you're providing them today. You
Mm-hmm.
should be thinking about the world you're leaving them tomorrow.
Yep. So well said.